Hello everybody, my name is Jayometric. Welcome back to Signalis. I want to clean up some of the inventory for now, just because I'm going to use the hand wheel to go to the right. I also did finally pick up the Magnum ammo in that one room where I burned the two bodies. So I have that. I think I just saved, but I want to be just a little bit safe, so you know me, gotta save every 3 seconds. So, I'm gonna take the shotgun down to the hallway to the right. I think it was right and up, because right and down was something else, I believe. It's always surprising how much brighter that actually makes it. Oh, and I realized there's actually a map of this area. We can actually use it. Keypad, we don't have the code to. Those two doors are locked. That door is locked. This. I guess I never checked that door. I don't know if it counts if you walk up and don't press a button. Like, I went and checked that one while I was also grabbing the things from the apartment up there, but yeah. I'm assuming that door is locked, otherwise we'll be checking it out later when we get the key. Anyway, let's use the hand wheel. Okay. We can go right, we can go up. Let's go... This a thing? No. Let's go to the right. Why is it so blue? Okay. Acetone. Okay, cool. We need that for the photo. The painting. Everything's covered in vein-like roots. Can't go that way. Can go this way. I guess we'll keep going. Disposable stun rod. I don't care. Meat grinder seems to be broken. It looks safe to drop through. No. Not yet. Not doing that before I save after getting a bunch of different other things. The disposable stun rods. We never even used them. I'm not worried about them. Maybe they're super helpful. I don't know. I didn't use them. Oh, what do we got? 12mm blue diskette. Where would I use a diskette? I guess at a computer? It seems like that's the only things before I have to jump down, so let's just grab that disposable stun rod, just to throw in the box, for posterity's sake, because we have an extra inventory slot. I think yeah, that filled us up. So let's go back, use the acetone on the picture, and clean up our inventory, and then jump down, I guess. I don't see anywhere else to go. Forget what was in here. It was... Oh, we need the keypad, and there's a bunch of locked doors, so that doesn't help us. So first, let's free up the inventory. Then we'll go use the acetone since it's at the end of that hallway. So we don't need the diskette. We're using office computers. I have an idea for that. This we'll get rid of. So the diskette, this computer here, we can use. So can we... No. Can we do this though? Okay, so we can do this. It's just the way that you use it is a bit weird, but anyway. Antenna, transmit, Alschricht. I don't know. Read me. Due to the power rationing, only a limited number of antennas to the grid are powered at a time. To determine which antennas are currently powered, use the antenna program to triangulate in the correct antenna. Take note of the antenna where the test signal can be heard from both dishes. In the transmit program, enter the antenna number and select the correct sound file to broadcast. Okay. Oh boy. I don't really see anything changing. I'm like listening to see if there's gonna be a change. Maybe they have to be. Oh. Oh, so if we do this one, we're changing the right one. Okay. What happens if the line's over? So if the lines intersect, it doesn't mean anything. Do I have to change my radio frequency to 210? Because I'm seeing that 210 and whatever 100 something number. So maybe I have to listen to the broadcast. 210. And do I have to listen for when it actually gets better? Strongest there. So it's either 57, 43, or 29, I guess? Guess we'll change this one. So we need to go to 125. Okay. So I guess 43. It's making an X over 43. Is that what it sounds like? 43. Can I listen to these? File has been sent to antenna. This is like the intro song. Is this what I need for the box above me? Because there's let me turn this off. Because above me is a box that had a speaker that had Magpie. Maybe it's that. So let's check the acetone, then we'll go back up there and check that as well. Because I can't think of what else it might be. And if I did it wrong, I'll skip forward, of course, but we'll find out. So the acetone should be used in here. On the painting. Pick up lovers. Tarot card depicting the 6th major arcanum. Lovers. Anything else? 6 lovers. Wasn't sure if there'd be something on the back or anything. So I don't know what the card's for yet, but let's go check Magpie. Because maybe that's the wrong thing. And maybe it was bells. But I remember there was a bird on it, and a magpie's a bird, so maybe... And I don't think I checked this door. Let's see. Okay, so you just have to walk up to it for it to be marked on the map. You don't have to press A on it. So I need to go to the right. Yeah, this is where the magnum ammo was that I mentioned. Then I gotta go up. Okay, so then there's this box. Store key. And star. So I'm glad that was right. And, wow, perfect amount of inventory space. So I'm gonna go put those away. I don't know where the store key goes to. But I also don't even have the revolver on me, so I'm gonna have to clear up the inventory a little bit. So I gotta head all the way back down to the storage room. I think everything else I did up here. Yeah, there's no reason to go back to the atrium. The hospital hallway once we get a key. And same with blue hallway. And I'm really glad I burned half the things in these areas because I've gone back and forth through them enough for them to stand up and try to attack me. But I'm actually fine still. You weren't here a second ago. Okay, so the environment is changing, so we're not allowed to go back in there. Like, when you're done with an area, it really tells you, you don't need to go back in here. Okay. First, the revolver rounds. And those, we have 3 slots. I don't know if I want to get rid of the store key just yet, because I don't know where it's going to be used, and I feel like if I get rid of it, I'm going to immediately find where it's going to be used, and then need to get all the way back up here. So, I'm not sure. I think that if there's going to be a use for the key, it's going to give me something, so... I think I don't want to lead with just the shotgun. I think we'll keep the flare gun. I kind of want to say the grenade shells, just because we have more of them. And now we have 2 empty slots. That's fine for now. Just in case, I'll save. I know I just keep saving in 3. Because I don't really get hurt, and I don't use much ammo lately. That's probably going to change after I jump down this hole, though. They've been really stacking on the enemies. Flare gun has 1 flare in it, so I need to make sure I remember that if I'm going to try to grenade something. It's this one. And we're going to jump on down. Let's see what we got. 1 more room. All the fleshy things. Zon. Zon? Okay. Another freezer room. I didn't see anything. Health I'm gonna leave for a second just because I don't have much inventory space. And I don't know what I'm gonna be grabbing soon. Millions starve and Imperial blockade continues. Due to the ongoing transit of kites, ration shipments on Veneta have been disrupted by Imperial forces again. Millions of Yusian citizens must starve for yet another month as Imperial missile frigates in Kites orbit critically damaged one of our... In Kit's orbit, critically damaged one of our humanitarian convoys on their way to Veneta, sending diplomatic efforts with the Empire into another crisis. The orbit of Kites will continue to block free travel between Veneta, Rotfront, and Heimat for another 8 seasons, which leaves our liberation troops on Veneta stranded for another desolate ocean world with minimal support. So is that why there's always the ocean thing? Convoys will continue to be sent despite the Imperial blockade. Only through perseverance can we rebuild the remains of Veneta. I noticed that the flesh spawned after I grabbed one of these. So I'm not sure I want to grab this just yet, because that seems to be what's locking us out of rooms. I haven't quite confirmed that yet. But just in case, because there's also the health in here, I really don't want to lose the health. I think it said 84. $82. $65? Oh, crap. I didn't get to see what that one was. I've taken way more damage than I wanted to. Oh, I'm in red. Great. Disposable stun rod. Why is there just a shadow on the wall? It's locked, requires a key. I hate those radio ones. They really just mess you up. I see radio written on the wall. Okay. We got pretty messed up in that one room. I wonder if I should do that better. Because that's going to be a complete waste of like half of the reason I saved up health. Let's just explore a little bit, but not too much, because I definitely want to redo that. So I'm going to do that before I forget what I did, so I'll just be right back. Okay, I went back. This time I took the rifle. I used more shots than I needed to because it kept aiming for the wrong friggin' ones. But anyway, I did pick up the health spray this first time. Put the patient key and the health spray in here. Because I can do this and this to combine for a better one. And use that to be fine. No, just closer. Fine, not quite. Okay. So this time I'll drop a save in here because how we did is just fine. I also found that if I enter the room with the ones that I need to enter the code for, I can enter the radio frequency to kill them if you just walk in and out. Like, it does hurt you while you're standing in the room with them, and it seems faster to do it by walking in and out. Plus, you don't have to worry about the other ones interrupting you. This hallway I didn't check, so I wanted to see what's in here. And we can ignore this one here to shoot further one. Come on, aim for them. This was the problem I had before. See, I kept trying to aim up, and it just kept aiming so far across that it just ends up screwing me over. So now I just wasted a bullet because this one didn't even die. And if I shoot it once and then walked over and stomped on it, it would have saved me a whole bullet. But no, it didn't let me do that because it kept aiming for the wrong one despite me pressing toward it. But they're so close, it just picks one and makes it priority. A matrix code scanner? I don't have that. And this thing's also empty now, so that doesn't help me. I don't know where this goes. At this point, I'm just kind of going. We've unlocked this door. Okay. So that's where that shortcut is. That's interesting, I guess. If I find any enemies, I should really stop exploring this direction and immediately go get a different gun. Though I guess that's about it for this area. And at least now we don't have to walk through these hallways. At least this one. Like if we needed to get to there, we could just go through that room, but... Since we're here, I already picked up the other thing in this room. Moldy rations are scattered on the table. We should take this now. Pick up tower. Wow, there's teeth and stuff. Yeah, I don't see anything else in this room. Yeah, should be good. Let's test our theory. Okay, so that room is still accessible right now. If I go in here, and then go back down... it's still accessible. Interesting. I wonder if that's because that one would be a soft lock if you jump down the hole again. Unless it just starts up the meat grinder and makes it so you can't jump down there. That'd be a different story. We have some shotgun ammo. I guess I'll use that. Get rid of tower. I guess we'll keep the flare gun on us with the grenades. We have a store key and a patient key, and we have some flame rounds still. Flare rounds, rather. I know we got hurt a little bit, but that's okay. It's gonna end up happening, so we can't avoid every single thing. Or 12mm Magnum ammo. That'll free up the slot again. Do I have... Got the little one equipped. I want that one. What do we got here? Oh, there's one. There's one behind us. Fall down. Thank you. And now we just have to go stomp on all of them. That wasn't so bad. We have a note here. The Red Eye. There exists a strange folklorish idea in many sectors of Rotfront related to the pareidolia, the tendency to see meaningful images in random patterns, like seeing a face in an ink blot or letters in a smudge of dirt. It is well known that the so-called Red Eye is simply an anticyclonic storm produced by a high-pressure region in the atmosphere of Rotfront's planet. So would it be Jupiter? Yet, for some of the early settlers of Rotfront, this natural phenomenon became symbolic of their struggle and way of life. The red spot in the sky became a perfect metaphor for the ever-present surveillance of the Protectors and their tight grip of the central government in Heimat. Even today, the idea of an unblinking, watchful eye observing their every movement still resonates strongly with the people here. During the celebration of Mondfest at the end of each season, adult citizens will sometimes give student ration marks that have been dipped in red paint. Officially, the red paint is said to represent the blood of those who died in the revolution, but the red coins share an eerie resemblance to the Red Eye, or is that just pareidolia too? Should you ever receive one of these Red Eye ration marks, remember to clean off the paint with acetone or similar paint thinner. Spreading the re-gifting paint-covered coins is considered to bring bad luck. So that's to tell you that you can use paint thinner to remove paint. Unlock the door. Okay, so this just leads to the place called Alley, which is this side. Wonderful. We can't go that way. Okay. I just went down to save. I just skipped that part. So, I guess this just leads up to this door. Oh, another one of these. 176, or 146 rather. If I do this, the things around us start walking toward us. I didn't see what the next number was, so I'm just gonna leave and go back in. It's at 135. I actually missed it. I'm just listening for the sound. Guess not. 103, okay. That was big and clear. Yeah, see, they died quickly, but it does take a lot of health. I see the two enemies in this room. There's one there, and there's one there. And I'm not gonna let you see me, I guess. Uh-oh. We're leaving that. This place is covered in flies. I have 2 slots. This is, how many are there? Okay, just the one. I want to make sure it wasn't just a stack of them. I don't have the rifle on me, so it doesn't make sense to pick up just yet. Pareidolia. So is it seeing eyes on things that don't have eyes? Moonlight Sonata, really quiet in the background? That's where we are, an Elster unit. I guess Elster's not the type of unit that it wants for this one. Bioresonance technology and its limitations. Classified. No other technology has shaped our nation as bioresonance has. Would we ever have been able to free ourselves from the stranglehold? Okay, I was gonna say that's a lot of different things that I'm just saying wrong. Stranglehold of the Empire without the support of replicas. Essential technologies like climaforming and induced gravity would be impossible without bioresonance technology. Despite that, it feels like we've made little effort to really understand or replicate bioresonant effects with conventional technology. Our progress in the development of electronics and microprocessors has stagnated for nearly a century now as we focus solely on new ways to instrumentalize this barely understood phenomenon. So, they found bioresonance, they didn't create it? Take replica production, for example. The process of duplicating a neural pattern from a Gestalt donor to a replica brain is still not fully understood. How does synchronicity happen? Why is the duplicate imperfect? What happens to pre-existing patterns in the receiver's receiving brain? Recreating a replica purely with microprocessors and digital programming may be far out of reach, but I believe that we've become overly dependent on poorly understood technology controlled solely by a few gifted individuals. It may not be long before we're back where we were under the Empire. Guess we'll go to the next area. Not there. Ooh, they're coming. Go in this room before they see us? No. They're going to see me? And am I going to have to sneak into here? Sneaking by. Find me. Okay. What the hell happened here? Red disc. Open here. Didn't even know there was a door in that corner. Okay, so we were able to grab a red disc. This is the dentist room. Oh, okay, so that's what the other side of the magpie room was. So if we go left, we should be able to open a door to connect these ones, because that should just be a one-way. So that should be a safe way of going back and forth here. Oh, never mind. Keep trying to go indoors that are locked. Okay. Very, very, very not good, but at least it's relatively safe as long as I go straight to the box. It's just down one. Okay. Well, let's take a repair patch out. Let us find this with that and use it immediately. Inside of the box here, we have more repair sprays. Let's use one more just to get ourselves a little bit better. I don't see why I shouldn't just use all of it, but I don't know if there's a point. It's just going to restore our health fully, so I don't want to waste it. But we do have 5 auto-injectors. We can carry 3 at a time. Okay, we did get... There's rifle ammo up there we didn't grab yet. Red disc. I guess I could take out most of that room with the flare gun. Shotgun doesn't really seem to help us right now. I want to take the rifle up there. Do I need to clean out the hallway? I don't know if there's a thing in that room is all. That one room. I'll tell you what. What I'm gonna do is... I know I got hurt a bunch, but I've already, like, committed to this, so... Let us save over this one. And now that we're saved, let's just do a suicide run to go see what's in that room, if there's anything, and go from there. You do not see me? You were waiting for me. Been scammed. Okay, it's a defective lock room. And even this is blocked. So there is no reason to be up here, and I have just wasted my life. And that's okay. They're gonna gang up on me. It's fine. I wanted to see if that would hurt me, and it did not, which is interesting to know. But now that I'm not dead, I need to find a way to die. There's more enemies in the room to the right, so. So we will need to come back here, but we can easily make that little run in. And that's where the nitro ammo that I want for the rifle is. That, we need to figure out the safe. Okay, so we have our things that we're going to be able to do next time. Is there anything else in here? Oh, we can examine this. Reunification. Reunification at any cost. Orbital defense cannon battery, Veneta 12. Bayan and kites in our crosshairs. Artillery divisions of the People's Army. Okay. Notice me. God, you're so weird. Why would they make you? Oh, it looks like there is an item here. Oh, a disposable stun rod. We're gonna die anyway. Oddly effective. Yeah. Come on, take me out. Alright. So we're gonna respawn down there, and I'm gonna have to do stuff in the next episode. So, thank you all so much for watching this fatal error. So, until then, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one, where we're going to do all those things that I said that I've already forgotten. Oh, have a good one. Bye.